Sitting on the throne, made of cold hard cash. Moving in the shadows while the rookies all crash. Got the city in my pocket, yeah, I pull every string. Kiss a diamond on my finger, boy, I rule like a king. Cuban cigars lighting up the dark room. One phone call and I see your whole doom. Polished leather shoes walking down the marble floor. Heavyweight hitter standing guard at the door. Black suit, black tie, custom made fabric. Making power moves while you're stuck in traffic. Hear the engines roar with a blacked out fleet. I don't ever lose, I don't know what is defeat. Why transfers hitting from a Swiss bank account. Numbers going up an ungodly amount. Loyalty is everything, you break it then you pay. Bodies disappear before the break of the day. I'm the puppet master keeping everyone in line. Drinking high-end whiskey while I take what is mine. Fed agents watching but they can't find a trace. While the evidence is slammed, the file on the case. Silent operator, yeah, I move like a ghost. From the west coast docks to the Atlantic coast. Every single boss got an answer to me. I'm the apex predator, the dark with a creed. No face, no case, that's the law of the street. Hear the heavy footsteps when we step to the beat. Got the dirty money till my fingers go numb. Looking at the empire that I have become. Go to Rolex, ticking, yeah, my time is precious. Mess with the dawn and the shooters get aggressive, yeah. Built this empire out of blood, sweat, and stone. Nobody touches the king on the throne. We run the underworld, we make the law. Bow down and respect the big Mafia boss. Built this empire out of blood, sweat, and stone. Nobody touches the king on the throne. We run the underworld, we make the law. Bow down and respect the big Mafia boss. Sirens in the distance, but I never check the rear. Smell of expensive cologne, perfume of fear. Steel briefcases full of $100 bills. Safe house hidden deep inside the Hollywood hills. Chop shops running, turning metal into gold. Finest contraband that has ever been sold. Keep your mouth shut if you wanna stay alive. Only the ruthless and the cunning will survive. I don't take threats, I just hand out the hits. Tell your little operation straight into bits. Sipping espresso at the corner cafe. Watching all my soldiers go and clean up the day. Millions in the vault, got the keys on my hip. Never let a loose tongue ruin the ship. Concrete shoes for the rats in the river. Cold-blooded business make the tough guy shiver. I'm the godfather, but you better check the name. Change the whole rules to this dangerous game. Bulletproof glass on a sleek limousine. Cleanest operation that you've ever seen. From the underground club to the high-rise tower. Every single second I am gaining more power. Sign agreements written in the dark with a pen. Never asked for favors from the syndicate man. Gold ring shining under them neon lights. Controlling the blocks through the coldest of nights. The city holds its breath when I walk in the room. Bringing absolute power. Bring it to the doom. Final warning and shoot. Now close up the ledger. Living on the edge is my ultimate pleasure. Yeah. Built this empire out of blood, sweat, and stone. Nobody touches the king on the throne. We run the underworld, we got the law. Bow down and respect the big Mafia boss. Built this empire out of blood, sweat, and stone. Nobody touches the king on the throne. We run the underworld, we make the law. Bow down and respect the big Mafia boss. I got a lion in the cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery. I got a lion in the cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery. Yeah, step into the smoke, yeah, the diners in the room. Got a killer in the shadow, bringing nothing but the doom. I don't play by the rules, I just dictate the law. See the main in the dark, hit the hunger in the jar. They try to block the block, try to colonize a set, but I got a golden beast that'll make them pay the debt. Hit a heavy 808s, mixing with the lion's roar. We ain't running from the war, we just slamming down the door. Every colonizer trembling when they step inside the zone. Trying to take what is mine, trying to sit up on my throne. But the bloodline is royal, yeah, the pedigree is pure. Got 100 hungry shooters and the victory is sure. We don't bow to the flags that they planted in the dirt. Every yacht that crossed the line, getting buried in the shirt. This is Mafia business, yeah, we running like the mob. Clean them out the territory, let the beast do the job. We ain't begging for a piece, we just taking doing what is right. Watch the colonizers scatter when the shadow hits the light. It's a legendary tale that they'll write inside the books. How a torque beat the streets from the tyrants and the crooks. Got the concrete shaking when the paws touch the floor. This is history in motion, this is total bloody war. No survivors on the field, leave them frozen in their tracks. When the lion gets to eating, ain't no turning for the back. Celebration with the stains of the colonizing greed. Plant the flag of the family, that's the only law we need. Keep your eyes on the crown, watch the empire fall. We the kings of the jungle and we taking over all. 30 bars of the venom, let the truth be confessed. We just chase the invaders out the motherfucking west. Yeah. I got a lion in a cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery. I got a lion in a cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery. Second chapter of the saga, watch the concrete bleed. I got a monster on the leash, fueled by nothing but the greed. For the freedom of the family, the honor of the name. Burn the banners of the enemy, we ending all the game. They came with the ships, came with weapons in their hand. Thought they could easily conquer all the Mafia land, but they woke up a giant, now they're running for their life. Every colonist is cut by the sharp edge of the knife. See the smoke from the cigar, see the fire in the sky. When the lion starts to hunt, all the colonists die. We don't negotiate with legions, we don't listen to the plea. Every syndicated shouting that the territory's free. Yeah, we carving at the future while we tearing down the past. But the legacy of conquest is always gonna last. Check the stats, check the numbers, we ain't never gonna fold. Got a story of a lifetime waiting to be told. They were colonies in minds trying to colonize the street. Now they begging on their knees at the apex. Predators beat, feel the bass in your chest. That's the rhythm of the purge. Watch the old world die as the new kings emerge. We don't leave a single trace of the flags they used to wave. Every yacht that tried to cage us found a home inside the grave. Yeah, the history is written by the ones who hold the blade. Watch the empire crumble that the colonizers made. From the trenches to the top, yeah, we claim it with the roar. Ain't no invaders walking through that Mafia door. Got the whole city locked, got the perimeter tight. Yeah, the lion made history on this dark, cold night. 30 bars of the trauma, let the industry know we just wiped out the invaders. Now it's time for the show. Yeah. I got a lion in the cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery. I got a lion in the cage, ready to make history. We wiping out the invaders, clearing out the misery.
I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Don't need the fame, just the green. Speak softly, but the threat is mean. Cross the line, you get wiped clean. One single order, everything's done. No need for bullets to make you run. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Touch my business, you pay to leave. You're just a puppet, I hold the string. You claim the crown, but I am the king. You beg for mercy, the pain it will bring you. Empire falls, hear the bell ring. Sharp black suit, no blood on the clothes. One single snap, I summon the wrath. You pick a fight, you chose the wrong path. Now face the shadow, the grim aftermath. Don't need the spotlight, my vision is grand. Behind the curtain, ruling the land. Your heart is racing, you can't even stand. Your time is up, by my command. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Don't need the fame, just the green. Speak softly, but the threat is mean. Cross the line, you get wiped clean. One single order, everything's done. No need for bullets to make you run. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. touch my business, you pay the lien. Leather seat, cigar burning bright. Enemies panic, frozen with fright. You made a mistake stepping into the fight. Now you're buried deep, out of sight. No need to yell, I run the whole place. I give the word, I lock down your space. Your life is on edge, losing the race. Shaking with fear, sweat on your face. My hitters move deep in the dark, leaving no trace, leaving no mark. You're just a ghost, lost in the spark. I rule the shadows, elite and stark. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Don't need the fame, just the green. Speak softly, but the threat is mean. Cross the line, you get widely. One single order, everything's done. No need for bullets to make you run. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Touch my business, you pay the lien. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Don't need the fame, just the green. Speak softly, but the threat is mean. Cross the line, you get widely. One single order, everything's done. No need for bullets to make you run. I'm the mafia behind the scenes. Touch my business, you pay the lien. I started in the gutter, now I'm sitting on the throne. This mafia mentality is tatted in my bone. The block is getting hot, but I am colder than a stone. I'm pulling all the strings while I'm sitting all alone. Certified capital regime, I run the whole city. You talking all that noise, but your bank account is pity. The feds are taking pictures, but the camera look blurry. I'm moving like a ghost, I packed the chrome in a hurry. You looking at a boss, I ain't never had a master. The money coming fast, but the bullets coming faster. I cook it in the kitchen and I ship it out the door. Blood on the carpet, left his body on the floor. No snitches in my circle, that's a one-way ticket dead. Put a bounty on your crew, put a laser on your head. I'm laundering the cash through the businesses I own. The politicians calling, trying to reach me on my phone. I got the judge in my pocket, got the precinct on the payroll. My shooters don't hesitate, they do just what I say. So we dodging all the Ricos, we ain't leaving any trace. Mask on my face when I pull up to your place. The courthouse is jumping, gotta count it by the millions. Shadowy figures hanging out around the buildings. I took a lot of risks just to live a life of luxury. You cross the family line and it's an absolute catastrophe. Diamond coated watches, but my heart is pitch black. I hit you from the front, I never stab you in the back. The code of a murder is the only thing I trust. Leave your empire crumbling and turning into dust. I'm the definitions of a self-made monster. My crime is my legacy, the world is what I conquer. This is my crime, this is my reign. Millions of cash, rivers of pain. Trap beats banging, mafia ties. Look at the greed inside of my eyes. We never talk, we look at the skies. Yo, this is my crime, this is my reign. Millions of cash, rivers of pain. Trap beats banging, mafia ties. Look at the greed inside of my eyes. We never talk, we look at the skies. They call me the Don, got the city in a chokehold. Weighing up the bricks, got a vault full of pure gold. The silencer is on, so you won't hear a peep. I send them to the ocean, let them sleep with the deep. My enterprise is global from the east to the west. I gotta keep a bulletproof vest on my chest. They tryna intercept, but the wiretap is clean. The smoothest criminal that you have ever seen. I'm sipping on some cognac, plotting on the next move. Break all the rules, I got nothing left to prove. The cartel is waiting, got the shipment at the port. If you try to hijack, you'll be falling short. Smoke filling up the room, Cuban cigars burning. The wheels of the syndicate are constantly turning. I don't show no mercy to a rival or a threat. I collect every dollar, I collect every debt. Blacked out Suburbans driving heavy in a row. We dropping off the packages and ready for the shoulder. DA is tripping, trying to put me in a cage, but I am writing history on every single page. $100,000 just to clear out the room. Bringer of the chaos, the prophet of the doom. I so I'm ready for the grave. But until that day comes, I am nobody's slave. My crime is a masterpiece of beautiful sin. Open up the gates, let the madness begin. The 808 is hitting like a hitman in the night. We turn off the electricity and blow out the light. You bowing to the king when I step inside the room. Welcome to my empire, witness your doom. This is my crime, this is my reign. Millions of cash, rivers of pain. Trap beats banging, mafia ties. Look at the greed inside of my eyes. We never talk, we look at the skies. This is my crime, this is my reign. Millions of cash, rivers of pain. Trap beats banging, mafia ties. Look at the greed inside of my eyes. We never talk, we look at the skies.
I stepped out the mud and I'm chasing the light. The mafia circle is ready to fight. I built an empire to cover the cash. We loading the bricks and we moving them flash. We counting the profit, we stacking the sum. You look at the kingdom that I have become. I made it alive through the rain and the pain. The blood on my jacket is leaving her. I walk in the room and I claim what is right. The lasers are green in the middle of the night. I lock all the doors and I clear out the trash. The engine is roaring, we ready to crash. They bowing their heads when they see that I come. I'm beating the street like the sound of a drum. I'm taking the crown and I'm breaking the chain. My footsteps are heavy, I rule the terrain. I'm keeping my vision so sharp and so bright. My shooters are loyal, they holding it tight. We bury the secrets deep under the ash. I step on the gas and I'm making a dash. Look at the dirt on my luxury shoes. Pay the price, I had nothing to lose. Every block that I ran. Now I'm the boss, I'm the man with the plan. Follow my footsteps, see where they go. From the trenches straight up to the show. Yeah, they tried to bury my name, but my footsteps are carved in the game. Sipping the liquor, I'm feeling the weight. The ops all shaking, they know it's their fate. I put all my trust in the code of the click. The business is heavy, the money is thick. I look at the rivals, I'm making them dumb. They wanted a war, but they only get some. I came from the bottom, I run with the clan. They follow the tracks of a dangerous man. I sit on the throne and I shut down the gate. I'm moving in silence, I never am late. You talk about power, but that is a trick. I'm lighting the smoke and it's doing the flick. My shooters are cold and they're leaving you numb. We started with nothing, we don't need a crumb. I'm driving the Phantom, I'm leading the van. I mapped out the city, I'm holding the plan. The family is eating, we cleaning the plate. I'm making them respect the love and the hate. The bullets are flying, they making it click. I'm running this town and I'm making it stick. I stare at the city, I'm holding the mic. I stepped in the shadows, I'm out of your sight. I'm wearing the leather, I step in the plush. We take all the money, we making a rush. I'm chasing the millions, I'm never a bum. I'm standing right here and I never will run. I'm keeping my honor, I do what I can. I'm making a toast with the rest of my pain. The ice on my neck is reflecting the light. The mafia bosses are ready to bite. I move with the ghost and I don't need to blush. I'm holding the cards and I'm hitting the flush. They talking a lot but they're under my thumb. I'm loading the clip and I'm making them done. I'm crossing the border, I'm dodging the ban. I step in the room like a dominant man. I'm finishing checking the targets tonight. I'm keeping the empire perfectly right. We clear out the block in a solid quick hush. I'm leaving my footprints all over the slush. Look at the dirt on my luxury shoes. Pay the price, I had nothing to lose. Every block that I ran. Now I'm the boss, I'm the man with the plan. Follow my footsteps, see where they go. From the trenches straight up to the show. Yeah, they tried to bury my name, but my footsteps are carved in the game. Look at the dirt on my luxury shoes. Pay the price, I had nothing to lose. Every block that I ran. Now I'm the boss, I'm the man with the plan. Follow my footsteps, see where they go. From the trenches straight up to the show. Yeah, they tried to bury my name, but my footsteps are carved in the game.
OG Junior, my senior. I walk in quiet, then the room get leaner. Gold on my wrist, but my mood more meaner. Cold I stare, make the whole squad freeze up. Old school pressure, new school speed. I don't talk loud, I let the move succeed. 10 toes down where the wolves all feed. One wrong step and the snakes all bleed. Blacks are dead low with the engine hot. Face in the dark, but the money not. Mama said, son, don't love that block. Still I came back when the doors unlocked. Hear that shit, hear that stomp. Whole lane jump when I cut that drop. Name on steel, but I keep it calm. One deep breath, then the storm go on.
OG Junior, my senior.
Say it loud, make the whole block lean, ya.
OG Junior, my senior.
Too cold, too clean, too mean, ya.
OG Junior, my senior.
Move that weight, then the vanish cleaner.
OG Junior, my senior.
Big step talk, make the fear come nearer. I don't chase cloud, I collect respect. Every handshake got a hit in check. Every new face get a silent test. The circle bent, then I cut that thread. Old debts call, I don't answer those. New chain shine, but the old star show. I came up rough in a one-way zone where the night stay long and the pride stay strong. Now they copy lines, try to steal the stance, but they can't wear pain like I wear that glance. I was built on sweat, on grit, on grind. On a half lost week and it don't back mine. Just the room go dark. Let the crowd hold breath. One last walk through smoke with a name like death. Old blood, new crown. Same sharp jawline. If you know, you know. I don't need a sign.
OG Junior, my senior.
Say it loud, make the whole block lean, yo.
OG Junior, my senior.
Too cold, too clean, too mean, yo.
OG Junior, my senior.
Move that weight, then I vanish cleaner.
OG Junior, my senior.
Big step talk, make the fear come nearer.
OG Junior, my senior.
Still stand tall when the lights get thinner.
OG Junior, my senior.
Move and run and the night get finished.
OG Junior, my senior.
The ground is shaking while we running the whole block. Guns are loaded, laser sights on the Glock. No mercy for the snitches talking to the cop. We drop the ops down till they hit the very bottom. Money and power, yeah, we already got them. Get the crew ready, the black flags off the rises. Orders are clear, we don't look back for compromises. The sunset soldiers sliding heavy with surprises. Don't play with us if you ain't ready for your demise. We on the streets, man, nobody can match our size. Blood and sweat dripping down on the pavement. We stand tall like a bulletproof monument. No time for talk, we slide and leave them to the man. Every move is calculated, tactical gentlemen. It's Mafia empires written in the government. Listen to the sound of my sunset. Soldiers making it rain under the bloody sky. We pulling up to bring the pain, we bring the darkness out. When the city is sleeping deep, muzzling all the opposition without a single peep. Real Mafia bosses, we're the ones the feds can't. Listen to the sound of my sunset. Soldiers making it rain under the bloody sky. We pulling up to bring the pain, we bring the darkness out. When the city is sleeping deep, muzzling all the opposition without a single peep. Real Mafia bosses, we the ones the feds can't keep. Cigar smoke rolling, your destiny is looking grim. Counting 30,000 where the lights are real dim. Anybody cross the line, we sink them till they can't swim. Tonight the city's gonna witness something grim. The sunset mob is moving out on a crazy whim. Sirens are wailing, but we never show no fear. Connections running deep from the trenches to the premier tier. One single order makes the whole block clear. Don't test our heart, we the ones they revere. This illegal business keeping us in top. We write the street laws, no time for random man. Piercing through the night, smashing the whole regiment. Here's everything, that's our real commitment. Mafia trap beats banging like a heavy instrument. We the undisputed kings, you just an ornament. Listen to the sound of my sunset. Soldiers make